What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Tech and Tactical. Today I've got something really special. So I've been looking at different sharpening systems for quite a while now. Most of you know that I use a Lansky sharpener and a ceramic rod primarily to keep my knives sharp. I spent some time while I was at Blade Show at the Work Sharp booth, and I had previously used the Work Sharp, the regular Work Sharp, but at the Blade Show, I got a chance to use one of these Can Onion Edition Work Sharps, and I really liked this thing. I've been looking forward to reviewing one of these. This one was sent for review. I'm very excited to to do a review on this. Today is just an unboxing video, so I'm going to unbox this and show you kind of what comes with it. And then I'm going to spend a few weeks, or maybe a week or two, sharpening every knife I have in the house. And then once I'm convinced that I'm an expert at it, or at least, comfortable using it, I'm going to do another video, maybe two other videos, kind of showing you guys how to use the product. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of the product, whatnot. But as I said, today is just an unboxing. So let's take a look. It does come in a really kind of thorough, this is a comprehensive box. There's a lot of info on this box. So for those of you that are interested, you can pause it and read the different, sides of it. On the top, the front. There's also a demo thing you can watch, but you guys are not going to have to watch the demo because I'm gonna do a review on it and show you guys how to use it. So let's take a look, kind of what comes in the box. So it looks like right when you open it up, you got a little thank you for your purchase here, and then quality checked, Ashland, hand assembled in Oregon. That's great. You do have some manuals here that come with it, and we'll open that up in a minute. Here's your belts that come with it. And then you've got the Work Sharp itself. So I think that's all the rest that's in there. So give me a second and I will pull this puppy out. And it actually also came with this card, so I thought I would show you this as well. Kind of before we start looking at the product itself. So you got kind of like a quick guide, quick tips as they call it. All right, so right out of the gate, first thing that kind of my first impression of this device. Now I've seen it before, but I had researched this quite a bit before Blade Show. First impression of the device is it's much smaller than I thought it was. I don't know if you'll have the same experience, but this thing, like this part where you put your hand and maybe the rest of this feels like a drill, like a corded drill. So this is very manageable. This doesn't require some special area for setup. I'm going to do this right on my kitchen table. I don't unfortunately have a workshop. As many of you know, live in Washington, D.C. I don't really have the space for a specified workshop, unfortunately. But the cool thing is, as I said, this guy will fit pretty much anywhere. So, as I said, this is not a review, but just real briefly, you do have your trigger here down at the bottom, variable speed right there. You do have a tracking adjustment, and that will move the belt back and forth this way. You do have your angle guides here, which you can adjust from 15 to 30 degrees, is what it looks like to me. On this side, you do have your guide, a guide here for long knives, but I probably won't use that most of the time. I'm going to pull, I think you pull it out. Yep, you pull it out. I'm probably going to keep it in that position, get it out of the way. These angle guides pop off too. Now, I don't want to get too deep into this because I am going to do a review. But these angle guides pop off as well. So if you wanted to freehand sharpen, you could do that on this little guy also. So real quick, I'll show you. It came with a belt on it, and then it came with 4 other belts. You know, you've got a really coarse and a really fine belt, but then you have the 3 regular belts, coarse, medium, fine, you know, for your kind of standard sharpening. And then, let me see here. Oh, here's another thing that I noticed that was different. So on the regular Work Sharp, the user guide is like just a few pages. This Ken Onion Work Sharp user guide is quite a bit more comprehensive. So there is a ton of info in here, you know, that I'm going to read through cover to cover to make sure I know what I'm talking about. You got Sharpening Innovation, where they just kind of tell you, you know, the different products they have. And then how to use our product. There's like this little card here if you want to take a look at that. So yeah, guys, I am really excited. As I said, this is just an unboxing video. I'm going to become as close to an expert as I can on this product over the course of the next couple weeks. And then I'm going to do a full review on it. So thanks for coming to another episode. Please like and subscribe. Lots of other, lots of knife reviews and stuff on the channel if you want to go back and take a look. I do have a couple of reviews coming up here shortly, which I'm pretty excited about. So please give me a like and a subscribe, and take a look at some of my other videos. And if you please comment below, tell me what you guys want to see. Is there a knife that you've had your eye on that you wanted me to do a review of? Let me know, and I'll add it to the queue, and we'll try to do a review on it. I also picked up a USB tester, so now I can test, like these battery banks, and see what their actual capacity is, and I can test charger speeds as well with this. So I've got some other, interesting stuff coming up on the channel. Thanks again for coming to another episode of Tech and Tactical later on.